Hey guys, Galactic Marine 501 slash jexamwolfexia here. Now, I'm in the process of building the Spallo, now the Age 1 Spallo. And I noticed something. The plates you get the modified A plate, but the other two plates are where it gets interesting. You get the H plate, you can see, and the J plate. Now, the Age 1 normal, I believe, came with the B and C. The Titus came with D, E. Oh, wait, no. The Age 1 normal came with B, C, and D, I believe. Titus came with E, F, and G. And this one came with H and J. So, it makes me think. Are we going to get, at some point, an age system set? And may that age system set come with a special blade for the Spallo? Because, I mean, the decals are decent on it, but give them a little time and they'll be off. They'll be sticking off like nobody's business. I may end up ripping these off at some point and trying to paint it if I can get a green paint this color. But yeah, actually, you know what? While I'm doing this video, I'm gonna do a check on HobbyLink Japan, see if they have age, see if the age marker set may come with that. Oh, there's a Master Grade Age 1 Titus. Let's see. No. Crap. Okay, you know what? There we go. Okay, so Gundam Age marker set? Of course it doesn't. I was hoping in the Gundam Age marker set they would have the Spallo marker. Okay, hang on. Hang on. Here we go. That is not what I was trying to find. Is the Age 2 normal already out? Holy crap. Okay, I gotta admit that robot mode looks pretty BA. I hate you, Age 2 normal. Oh no, it's pre-ordered. That kind of sucks, guys. I can't find any method of getting a properly colored Spallo blade, because I really don't want to leave mine either white or with those seals. So I'm probably going to peel the seals off when I'm done here, or when I'm done with the actual review. And I'm probably going to, or not when I'm done with the actual review, when I can find some paint to replace those seals. Or if I can find a version up part, that would be even better. Like, if I can find some other extra part, like I know they have extra special manipulators for the Ashtray Blue frame. Sorry I said like so much in the last sentence. I'm sounding like a teenage girl. Jeez. Don't be insulted if you're a teenage girl, please. I'm not saying that all teenage girls do that, but I had a person in my history class who I would actually say like literally every word when I talked to her just to mess with her, because that's almost the way she talked, and it was annoying as hell to me. But I do it myself, so I'm sorry. But anyway, I'm gonna build the age core here today. So if you don't want to see a useless build video, turn it off. But the reason I'm doing this is just sort of, I guess, as some sort of satire, but also because you get this part of the Gundam in 3 different models. I sort of want to show how it's done. So let's get the polycaps I need. 2 ones. Anything else within the chest unit? Okay. Need a ball joint. Ho-ho! Ho-ho, could make a joke here, but I am not going to. I know I constantly rip on Prime 92 for her hatred of polycap ball joints, but that's just sort of, just sort of me messing around. I don't actually, dislike Prime 92's videos. I actually really do like Prime 92's videos. Okay, so I have everything necessary to build the head, chest, and waist here, which you get in all 3 different variants. And I even have the Shigeru, I believe, blade, which, for those of you who have the Age 1 Titus and normal, you'll be able to store the Shigeru blade on any of them. You can. I actually kind of want to put it on the Titus just as sort of a satirical placement. At least what I find a satirical placement. Because the Titus doesn't need a Shigeru blade. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, because I've said it like 3 times. But yeah. Heck, for all I know, it could be Shigeru, or like actually pronounced the way it looks. And I'm just an idiot. That would be hilarious. But not at the same time. Oh yeah, and by the way, the one thing I do love is that Bandai actually did drop the shoulders in from the top into these polycaps. They didn't make it a different mount mechanism, because that's the way the shoulders drop in the show, is that they drop into the area there instead of being pushed in from the sides, which is awesome that Bandai actually made that joint show accurate. So, but anyway, so yeah, once you've placed the yellow part in, you put the white part on top. Sorry, I did that before I started filming. Here, there you can see. The yellow part is the green also. Then you put in this white part. And then you put these 2 polycaps into the shoulders and then sandwich them between the front and back. Then you place the waist unit. Make sure it's the right way. You push it up into there to give you the red in the waist. Then you drop the yellow from the collar into the waist unit through the top of the Gundam. And what that does is that locks those together, hopefully. And then you can proceed to find the neck on the polycap sprue. I just twist polycaps out. I mean, they're securing two parts together. It's not like you're going to see that. And they come out relatively easily, so being the type of plastic that they are. Put a neck in. There. Neck. And now, for the backpack, you have a gray part right here. What you do is you lock that gray part onto there, like so. You got a sticking out part. Then you take the backpack part, the fins, you put that there. Make sure you push it in all the way. And there you go. That is the Age 1 core unit, or the chest at least, done. Now to add the waist, or the stomach I guess, you just put a polycap ball joint onto this piece here. And you just shove it into the core unit, there. Like so, it's relatively simple. Now for the head. This actually has quite the unique build. You actually assemble this in a way that not most Gundam heads actually do. You put the face together first. I'm not going to bother actually lining the face of this guy. I tried to do the lines on the head, but I failed. You know, this guy is actually going to end up being an alternate wear for me. Like, I don't think I'm going to display all three ages at once. But yeah, okay. So anyway, here's the head. I did get a little out of place. I can redo that, though. The V-fin. Take the V-fin. And you put the face mask onto the red part for the chin and the goatee. There. And it actually forms the undersides of the eyes, too. And then you place that within the head and lock it into its place. But don't try to leave room for the eyes, because you'll see why. There, you don't leave room for the eyes like you normally do. Just lock it together like that. Then you press the two sides of the head together now. Close the head up. This is the one thing that sort of makes it, that sort of compensates for building this thing 3 times, is that the head has a very unique way of going together. And I'm hoping the Age 2 continues with that, because I am going to try to get all the models in Age, just to sort of be able to say that I got all the Age models, and I like the show. So if the second generation is as good as the first, I will fall in love with it. And apparently there are going to be mass-produced GXs. Oh yeah, and then you put this gray part, you just slide it in from the front. And the gray part, by the way, contains the eyes. Then you just slide the V-fin in on top of it, like so, to close up the head. And now you have your Age 1 normal head. And now what you do is you just take the chest, put the head on. Now the waist I'm going to do as well. It's going to be different depending on what... Oh wait, I forgot one part. Take this little thruster. It's a thruster. You put this little polycap mini ball joint, into the back. I hate these more than normal polycap ball joints, by the way. Like so. And then you shove it into this little hole in the back. And as long as you don't move it too much, it's pretty good back there, but it does have some movement, so that's kind of good. It is on a ball joint, so it moves around. So that's kind of cool. But, I mean, it should be good in there. Like, you do get out of all of the problems with having a polycap ball joint, because it is so recessed in there. Now, I gotta look at the waist unit to remember what parts I actually have to put on. Ah, yes. The front skirts. It does have front skirts, in fact. Are they gray? I don't remember the Spallo even having front skirts. Oh, he doesn't. He has back skirts. Oh well. They must be gray. There's not... Wait a minute. I must be missing something. There's an eye plate. Ah, yes. Here is the eye plate. Derp. So with the Spallo, you do get H, I, and J. I was like, hey, you only get gray and white with this guy. Yeah! But then I realized, yeah, the Spallo is blue. So I'm missing something here. But yeah, these back skirts, by the way, are not going to be the same as the other two. However, the mounts that they go into will be. And in case you did just notice, I just popped those out. Yeah, I'm not, I only employ my plastic nipper on high grades when I absolutely have to. Or when it's a model that I really like the GXs, I will probably use it for all the parts. But I didn't pay enough for this guy to waste the time on that. Like, here's a nub here that I get unsighted, so I will get my plastic nippers and just cut that up. And I mostly just pop them out, then I go back through and just sort of trim them up and sand them and make them look good. Or use putty and paint if I absolutely need to. But anyway, here's the main feature of this Spallo that has been on every other age, but is finally being used. This little piece back here. Yeah, that's kind of like Bandai. I don't blame them for doing that, but sort of kills the suspense of waiting for it if you can see how they're going to mount it before they release the model. I mean, one of the things that I like is even though I had seen Prime 92's video review of the Blue Frame Ashtray, I still wanted to see more of how they mounted the knives to the hips. I don't know why, but when I build a Gundam model, I love looking at the engineering behind it. Like, that's part of the fun for me, like, to see how they do things with these models. But yeah. So anyway, for the front skirts, you have no front skirts. You just have these little yellow bits that are on every one of the Gundams. They do have lines back here for the Age 1 Normal's front skirts. However, they won't be used on the Titus or the Spallo. So they could have done without those and made special parts, but they didn't. Which I can understand, you know. Keeping the parts exactly the same sort of makes it a little more show accurate in a way. I don't know. Sort of fun, I guess. No. I am going to... No, you place a red part on top. Here, just sort of slide it in. Then, I'm sorry, I'm terrible at how to build videos. Then you take the model's specified back skirts, depending on if you have the Titus's monster-sized back skirts, the Normal's white back skirts, or the Spallo's blue back skirts, and you just lock those in place, like so. This one being blue because it's the Spallo, of course. And then you take the white part with the little slide into it, and then you peg that onto the back, like so. There. Then you take the waist, the hip connector, and just plug it in. Oh wait, nope, I'm short something. You take the little stand connector, plug that in, then you plug the waist connector in. Okay. And once you've done that, now for the arms and legs, you just do something different for each model. Oh wait, I forgot one polycap. Prime 92, begin shaking your boots, because we have another polycap ball joint. God. If she actually watches these and thinks I'm a jerk, I'll be sad. Because I really do like her videos. I just have to sort of be a little... Every time she complains about a polycap ball joint, I just start laughing. The Kshatriya, I will admit on my Kshatriya, if you play with it too much, the binders will fall off. But I don't have as big a problem with it as she does, for some reason. And then you could put the Sheagle blade, I believe it is. Hang on. I'm going to find out what that's actually called. Shigeru blade. Shigeru blade. Shigeru. Or Shigeru. I don't know how you actually pronounce it, but yeah, blade. It's on his back skirt. So yeah, now you have the Age core with the Spallo attachment on the waist. So, now I'm going to build the arms and legs, and you'll see a review of this guy probably tomorrow morning. Because it is 9:50, it's almost 10 o'clock here, so yeah. I'll see you guys the next review. And I know you guys I keep looking over there. That's because I have the TV on. I'm so ADD. I really shouldn't have it on. Oh yeah, and by the way, I will be building my Heroica sets, so just so you guys know, I'm not going to be dedicating all my time to this channel. I do have other things going. But yeah. Oh yeah. And by the way, I'm trying to think. I knew there was something else I wanted to tell you guys, but I'll see you guys at the next review. This has been Galactic Marine 501 / jexamwolfexia.